Hello, graduates. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Southwest Virginia Community College, I congratulate you for a job well done in achieving your goal at Southwest. This past year has been like no other in Southwest history. An ongoing worldwide pandemic that affected even our protected communities in Southwest Virginia. A dramatic shift to primarily online learning and upheaval around many areas of racial and social injustice. Yet, you persevered. And not only that, you succeeded. Even when isolated, you clung to one another, to your family and friends, and to your Southwest family, and staying on path to accomplish your goals. And for that, I could not be prouder of you all. This graduating class of 2021 has an interesting composition. 72% of you are female, your average age is 26, 13 of you are veterans, 5% of you are not from Virginia, and your average GPA is 3.3. We are so proud to acknowledge our first complete cohort of Southwest Honors graduates this year. With 7 graduates, our honors students have worked hard in accelerated settings to continue their high achievements from high school and aim high for more academic achievements to come. In addition to our academic graduates, Southwest also has a huge point of pride in those students who earn credentials through our workforce and continuing education programs. Over this past year, 349 students earned industry-recognized credentials designed to accelerate their time from training to employment. These credentials spanned areas such as CPR, welding, construction, and work zone skills, carpentry, plumbing, safety, food service, and more. Congratulations to those workforce students who committed to learning new skills in order to advance their careers. As we celebrate each of you for your respective accomplishments, I also want to challenge you to not let this be the end of your educational journey. While some of you may start your career, others of you may be transferring on to other institutions for additional degrees, and others will gain yet more degrees or certifications here. My hope is that you will continue to extend your learning beyond these degrees and formalized training. With the same skills and determination you've used to reach this moment of success, I challenge you to learn more. Learn more about your neighbor and your neighborhood. Learn more about CORE and your community. Learn more about your relationships and your region. Learn more about your colleague and your country. Learn more about your workmate and your world. You see, I believe the more we know, the better we understand. And the better we understand, the more we appreciate. And the more we appreciate, the kinder we will be to each other. Again, my congratulations to you.
Hello, family, friends, faculty, staff, and my fellow graduates. I'd like to welcome each of you to the spring commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. My name is Corey Whited. I am the 2020-2021 Student Government President, and I'm truly humbled by the opportunity to speak today as one of the keynote speakers for this commencement ceremony. I want to personally thank my family, my wonderful friends, the faculty and staff here at Southwest, Dr. Wright and his amazing team, my fellow student government senators, and most of all, my fellow graduates. I want to thank each of you for the opportunity of a lifetime to not only serve as your student government president, but also as a friend and as a fellow student. I know many of you from my time serving in Phi Theta Kappa, serving as student ambassador, tutoring some of you, giving tours around campus, participating in events, or just meeting and spending time with many of you. The experiences, memories, and relationships that we have gained in this chapter are moments of time that we all will cherish for a lifetime. I know I've certainly been blessed to share many stories, experiences, memories, and create relationships with so many of you over my time here at Southwest. Moments that have made me a better student and individual. And I'm sure many of you can say the same. Most importantly, thank you, Southwest, for allowing me to serve this great institution proudly, and for allowing me to be an advocate for our institution and community college education throughout our community and our state. When I was elected by my fellow senators to fulfill the role of student government president, I was truly honored and humbled to do so. Along with my fellow senators and advisors, which are the best in the state, we tackled many issues on our campus and led many programs to benefit our institution and its students. It was amazing to work alongside President Wright and his amazing team, faculty, and of course, First Lady of Southwest, Ms. Tracy Wright, or as I have come to know her as, Mama Tracy, one of our strongest advocates. I can honestly say that the future for Southwest is bright, and there are many great individuals that have contributed so much to its continued success. I cannot wait to see the many great endeavors that are accomplished in the near future. It goes without noting that our time together over the past year during this pandemic has been filled with so many emotions and trials that have tested us. It has not been easy for students and faculty, with the abrupt change in our lives shifting to mostly virtual learning, the loss of routine, remote ways of engagement, loss of social interactions with friends and faculty, the moments that we have missed out on and so wish we were able to have now to look back on. Many of us have lost loved ones and friends along the way. But here we are today, over a year later in this pandemic, and celebrating one of life's greatest accomplishments. We should not take for granted the opportunity to celebrate our accomplishments together, whether it is in person or, of course, through virtual means. Through the long nights of studying and preparing for quizzes, tests, midterms, and finals, making sacrifices for our education, procrastinating just a tad, writing research papers, preparing presentations that are due in an hour, and of course, trying to make it through hundreds of Zoom meetings a week. Well, maybe not that many, but it sure felt like it. All of that has led to this one moment that all of us have been waiting and working so hard for throughout our time here at Southwest. These challenges have made us all better students and individuals, and also has prepared us for our future endeavors, whether that is going into the workforce or transferring to a four-year institution. I want to personally congratulate each of you on a job well done and for achieving your goals, dreams, and most importantly, I'm proud of each of us for enduring these challenging semesters. I hope that we all have learned not to take the little things in life for granted and to appreciate the experiences and memories that we are able to make with family, friends, and faculty. Time waits for no one. While writing my commencement remarks, which was not an easy task, considering there is so much to say in just little time, I could only think of the wonderful students, staff, and faculty, and the family atmosphere that truly makes Southwest unique. I am confident that this uniqueness is the foundation to our wonderful institution. There are so many words to describe the Southwest family and experience. However, there are 4 words that have stuck with me while reflecting and writing this address. Those 4 words are determination, service, gratitude, perseverance. Determination for having the desire to pursue tasks or programs of study, whether easy or challenging. Service for leading through service to others on campus and in our communities for the well-being of our friends, loved ones, and peers. Gratitude, appreciating the small things in life and those who have come before us to pave the way for our success. Lastly, perseverance, for having the courage to complete a dream, a desire, or task, and knowing that we gave it our best effort for ourselves, our children, or our families. These words are only few that truly embody the spirit of Southwest and the individuals who make Southwest remarkable. Before I close, I'd like to leave each of you with words of encouragement and just a tad of wisdom from those who are much more knowledgeable and wiser than myself. During this long journey of the pandemic, I've had my fair share of Zoom meetings, and one of those meetings left an impression on me that I am forever grateful for. I attended this event a few months ago through the Valley Proteins Fellowship Program. We had this wonderful guest speaker who told his life story through a song that included many short stories of his remarkable journey, from being a child living through the civil rights movement all the way to his professional career. His storytelling was very unique because it included individuals he called his angels. These individuals, some still living, some who had passed away, left an impression on him or helped him along his journey called life. These stories of his angels spoke of how they encouraged him, nurtured him, or helped him become the individual that he is today, and are individuals that he is forever grateful for having in his life. His angels included his mother and father, his grandmother, his fifth grade teacher, Rosa Parks, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., many dear friends, and his professional mentor. Once the meeting had ended, I began to write on an index card some of my angels, whom I've stood on the shoulders of, and angels in my life who have encouraged and contributed to the individual that I am today and strive to be in my life. I encourage each of you to make a list of your angels in life and thank those individuals or angels in your life whom you stood on the shoulders of, who have encouraged you, supported you, or helped you along the way. The people who have led you to writing this chapter in your book of life. Each of us have completed many chapters, and we have many more yet to write. That is one remarkable thing about life. While each chapter has an ending, it is truly only the very beginning. I want to again congratulate each of you on reaching one of life's greatest milestones. It is truly remarkable to see what each of you have accomplished so far and what each of you will accomplish in your future endeavors. Like many of you, I'm also a first-generation college student, and this moment or chapter in my life has truly been remarkable and has paved the way for a bright future ahead. And none of it could have been possible without the angels in my life. Angels whom I am forever grateful for. Don't forget to thank your angels in life. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity of a lifetime to speak today and serve as your SGA president. I wish each of you the very best. May God bless each of you on your future endeavors. Take care and Godspeed. It is with great honor that I, as the Phi Theta Kappa president, get to introduce the recipient of this year's Southwest Virginia Community College Distinguished Alumni Award. The 2021 recipient of this award is the Honorable Kimberly Michelle Jenkins. Judge Jenkins lives in Gate City, Virginia, and is a native of Richlands. She graduated from Highlight Academy of Education in Raven in 1988 and Southwest Virginia Community College in 1990 with an Associate of Arts degree in General Studies, magna cum laude, where she was a member of Phi Theta Kappa. Michelle graduated from Emory and Henry College in 1992 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science, cum laude, and with a Master's degree in City and Public Management from East Tennessee State University, summa cum laude, in 1994. Over the next few years, she worked part-time in the Scott County Treasurer's Office, which led her in the direction to be a partner in opening a debt recovery business, Appalachian Regional Collections, from 2000 to 2006. Having always been her desire to become an attorney, Michelle was given a wonderful opportunity to participate in the Virginia Board of Bar Examiners Law Reader Program under a supervising attorney. After completing that program in 3 years, she was eligible to take the Virginia Bar Exam and passed the examination upon her first attempt. Michelle was sworn into the Virginia State Bar on October 30th, 2006. She maintained a full law practice in Gate City with both civil and criminal representations, as well as a focus on family law and real estate. She also served for several years as the town attorney of Gate City. On December 31st, 2011, Michelle closed up her full-time practice while remaining an active member of the Virginia State Bar, to take a position as the District Director for Congressman Morgan Griffith in the 9th District of Virginia. During the next 8 years, she traveled the 9th District of Virginia extensively with the Congressman, managed the district offices, worked with community leaders in efforts for economic development and projects, managed academic programs for the office such as the Service Academy nomination process and the Congressional Art Competition, and oversaw the process for constituent contact and issues that went through the district offices. During the General Assembly session of 2019, Michelle was elected as a juvenile and domestic relations judge to the 30th Circuit of Virginia, which includes Wise, Lee, Scott, and the city of Norton. Michelle and her husband Ross have been married for 28 years, and during this time, Ross continues to operate his family business, the Hobnob Drive-In, where Michelle has provided an advisory role. She attends a Union Church, Marble Point Methodist and Baptist Church, established in 1907, where she is the secretary, treasurer, and pianist. She considers herself an amateur birder and vacation golfer, and a tremendous Notre Dame football fan. Congratulations, Judge Jenkins, on your prestigious award.
Congratulations, graduates. Today is your day, and I have some thoughts I want to share with you, but I would be remiss if I did not first take a moment to say thank you to the college and community for the privilege to be chosen for the Distinguished Alumni Award. What an honor it is to me, and I am so grateful to have been selected. You've heard my background, and you can see that I have taken an unconventional path to my current position. I have been blessed to have had many opportunities, and I work to make the most of each one on my journey to find my place in this world. It is truly a special moment for me to be here and be asked to share some words with you here at Southwest Virginia Community College, at the place that I feel was definitely a milestone in my life that gave me confidence, motivation, and the enthusiasm to get to the next level. So thank you to all of those folks who were here at Southwest and gave their time and effort to help a girl from Richlands start to fulfill her dreams. I hope this is where you find yourself today, fulfilling your dreams. So let's take a moment to enjoy the congratulations. Hold your head up and smile. All of your hard work, dedication, and sacrifice has paid off today. Successful completion of your program of study. So congrats to you. Job well done. Okay, now the really good news. Today is not the end of your education, nor the end of your journey. It is actually the next step. I thought of so many things I could say that I hoped would be helpful and motivational to each of you. But as per my normal, I could not really narrow it down to just one idea. So I have tried to create a medley of advice for you to pick from. And hopefully one thing I say will stick with you and maybe at some time be a help or encouragement to you in the future. I really am a quote person. I love really good quotes, and I find motivation in their thought-provoking quips. So you will find many of them in my comments today, and I will say that they are none of my own, but I am borrowing them from many wise and well-meaning men and women via movies, books, and the Google. But if you're not a quote person, then maybe today will be the start of a new attraction for you, and I do hope that you can take something helpful home with you. So my first question is, where are you going? What are you trying to achieve in your life? And what will your impact be? I find the answer is that in all areas we look for success. Well, that seems simple enough, but maybe it's not. What is success? How do you define it? How do others define it? Is there a universal definition for us all? Although we may each define it differently, I find that there are some common elements that we can embrace. One thing I want to point out is you should define your own success. It should not be what someone else says it is, nor what they think you should achieve. So if you haven't already, you should define what your success is. I am sure that you all, by this time in your educational pursuits, have used many techniques to help memorize information. I thought I would give you one more today. I have used the word success, spelled as S-U-C-C-E-S-S, to break down some important concepts that will help lead to your success. Now, if you're looking for a scheme to bypass work and achieve success, then you probably are not going to gain anything from these comments. But if you are focused on making an impact on this world by your work ethic and dedication, then I think these ideas will help get you there. So let's get started. S, strengthen a positive attitude. We all know negative people, and frankly, they are not normally that pleasant to even be around. But I have found in life that the manner in which you approach a situation will drastically impact how that situation turns out and how it impacts you personally. One of my favorite quotes, "I may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but I can control my attitude and how I deal with it." Trust me, it works. If you are not normally a glass half full type of person, then experiment and try to start viewing things in a more positive and optimistic light. Another quote, "No one ever injured their eyesight by looking on the bright side." You will create more opportunities for yourself by strengthening your positive attitude. Final quote on this topic. You have the ability to create a platform for success. Put your mind in the right frame and be ready to move forward. These are your choices, and much more about that a bit later. You utilize opportunities. They are all around, and some of you may not even recognize things as opportunities. Learn to identify and create opportunities. Quote, "Your big opportunity may be right where you are now." Is it? Are you still looking in other places instead? Maybe look right where you are first. Now, here is where I may lose some of you or make someone mad, but I am a pretty straight talk person, so this quote is another favorite. Opportunity is missed by most people because it comes dressed in overalls and looks like work. Okay, let that one sink in. There is no quick and easy path that is worth it. Work hard in whatever job or action you are doing. Greater opportunities will come, and the path to success is sweeter with each one. Final quote on this topic. You will never have this day again, so make it count. Repeat it. Make it count. This speaks for itself. C, create goals. This first quote is a bit hard one for me because I will be the first to admit that I am not a great morning person. The quote, "Set a goal that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning." Okay, maybe you are not always ready to jump out of bed every day because goals create work. And work is hard sometimes, and tiring sometimes, and frustrating sometimes. But the point of this quote is that your goal must be something you are passionate about. That will give you the drive and motivation to continue, and you will feel like bouncing out of bed each day to reach it. Final quote. The tragedy of life does not lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in having no goal to reach. Today is not the end. It is truly the beginning for you to continue with goals and dreams. If you don't have one in mind today, get one and make it yours. C, choose courage. I said earlier that work is hard and tiring and frustrating. I am sure we have all experienced that many times. And sometimes it is hard to push yourself to keep going. Sometimes it seems that everything that can go wrong does. And frankly, sometimes we feel just like giving up and saying, what is the use? I can just settle for where I am at. But this is the point where courage comes in. Quote, courage isn't having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have the strength. This brings in the first thing we talked about, a positive attitude. It's not uncommon for people to have fear or worry or anxiety when trying for success. But your mind and your spirit will be the forces to help you move forward courageously. Final quote, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. E, enhance your effort. All the things that I've mentioned already go together to help this one. Push yourself. It's hard, but not impossible. Those who never try will definitely fail. So do things that help encourage you, whether that is a friend that is a positive and super motivating to you, or review things that you have accomplished so you know you have the abilities, or read motivational quotes. It really is a great way to help you look at things differently, and they are so encouraging. And I'm going to keep trying to turn all of you into quote fanatics. Or you can do positive role playing. Quote, imagine the best version of yourself and show up every day as him or her. You really do know the power of your mind and how it can help you do something or prevent you from doing something. Final quote, she knew the power of her mind, and so she programmed it for success. And you can too. S, sustain action. This is the most basic and simple thing, but it's often where we fall short. You can say you are going to do something, but until you actually do it, it is just words. Quote, you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Action creates impacts on every aspect of your life. It can give people a favorable impression of your work ethic, your trust level, your honesty, your reputation. Quote, action expresses priorities. So if you say it and don't do it, or make zero effort to do it, that tells everyone that it is really not a priority to you. I see this daily in the courtroom. Someone can tell me that they want to get into rehab, or they want to deal with anger issues, or they want to pay more attention to their children's needs. But when I do not see any actions that reinforce those words, it makes me doubt that that is truly their priority to do so. Final quote, action always beats intention. Repeat, action always beats intention. Enough said. Final letter. Aren't you glad I didn't use a 10-letter word today? S, select the right choice. I left this one for the end so I could reinforce to you how important I think this is. I take this quote from a famous book and movie series which most of you probably grew up with, Harry Potter. There was a wise professor that told Harry, it is not your abilities that tell what you truly are, it is your choices. So it doesn't matter how smart you are, what grades you make, how many friends you have, or how much money you have in the bank. That does not define your intelligence, nor your character, nor your future potential, nor your success. But what does define those things are the choices you make with your life and your actions. I repeat this line every day in my courtroom to both children and parents because I believe it really is the bottom line. In every situation, whether you're in front of a judge or you're on your first day of a new job, or you're on your 25th hundred day of work in your profession. It applies to every situation you find yourself in. So make good choices. So to reiterate one more time, success: strengthen a positive attitude, utilize opportunities, create goals, choose courage, enhance effort, sustain action, select the right choice. I wish for each of you a lifetime of success, and I hope the elements of success I've outlined will be a guide to you as you fulfill your dreams. Know that you dictate what your success is, and do not let anyone define it for you. Congratulations again on your graduation from this wonderful place, Southwest Virginia Community College. Now go forth and make your mark, make good choices, and may God bless each one of you.
Congratulations, graduates. You did it. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to our Alumni Association. This is an exclusive association of students who have walked these halls, sat in the classrooms, or have taken online classes at Southwest. Whether they have graduated and gone into the workforce or military, transferred to another institution, or have taken classes for personal or career development, these individuals have gone into many walks of life, and I'm always proud to come into contact with them throughout our region, our state, and all across our country. The one common thread between these go-getters is that they have decided to make Southwest a continued part of their lives through service, through commitment, and often through giving back by establishing scholarships to help future Southwest students. They know that the foundation on which they began building their professional careers came from the education and skill sets developed while they were students here. They know that they were important to the college while they were students, and that they continue to be important long after they go out into the world. And as you go out into the world, please remember that you will always have a home here, and we will always be cheering you on. Please stay in touch, and congratulations again.
Now presenting the Southwest Virginia Community College class of 2021. Rachel Acosta. Allison Austin. Jillian Baker. Caitlin Ball. Thomas Ball. Amy Blankenship. Autumn Blankenship. Jamie Blankenship. Michelle Blankenship. Santera Blevins. Cassandra Bowling. Brittany Bowers. Taylor Bowers. Catherine Boyd. Lindsay Boyd. Gabriel Buckles. Jaden Campbell. Connor Cantrell. Jason Cantrell. Mary Cantrell. Austin Carpenter. Hannah Casey. Jonathan Cassidy. Caroline Clement. Drake Clevenger. Alexis Klein. Elizabeth Klein. Mary Coleman. Paige Coleman. Savannah Coleman. Penny Cook. Summer Cook. Morgan Cox. Angela Crawford. Rachel Crawford. Melisha Curtis. Melba Dalton. Brittany Davis. Dawson Deal. Robert Duff. Emma Duty. Bradley Dye. Brittany Dye. Preston Easterling. Kristen Flack. Lynn Garrison. Isabella Harmon. Angela Harris. Kaylee Harris. Paige Hayes. Lindsay Hess. Shannon Hogue. Louise Holbrook Hale. Lindsay Honaker. Jack Howery. Riley Hutchinson. Caitlin Justice. Jacob Justice. William Justice. Madison Keene. Victoria Keene. Morgan Kennedy. Auburn Kaiser. Andrea Laney. Emily Ledford. Kimberly Lester. Shara Lewis. Marie Lynch. LaChristie Matney. Matthew Matney. Emily McClanahan. Angel McLeese. Kayla McCoy. Miranda McCoy. Bethany McDonald. Allison Meadows. Charity Mitchell. Lexus Murphy. Autumn Murray. Alexis Music. Atonia O'Quinn. Mary Osborne. Regina Osborne. Courtney Owens. Sophia Owens. Zoe Owens. Ella Payne. Danielle Perkins. Lauren Perkins. Jasmine Phillips. Olivia Phillips. Heather Powers. Teresa Privet. Candace Quillen. Caitlin Rains. Autumn Ramsey. McKenna Rasnick. Amber Ratliff. Sarah Ray. Hadrian Reeves. Lenley Rhodes. Casey Rife. Carol Rife. Jacqueline Rife. Robert Robinette. Bailey Rose. Brandy Sams. Vivian Sheeler. Hannah Shelton. Elizabeth Short. Shaylin Shortridge. Adriana Short. Brianna Simmons. Kimberly Skeen. Amber Smith. Chloe Smith. Paige Smith. Kaylee Smith. Kenneth Spake. Matthew Stanley. Robin Stanley. Savannah Stevenson. Tamara Stevenson. Robert Steins. Carson Sykes. Tracy Taylor. Emily Thompson. Laken Thornsberry. Christopher Tensley. Rebecca Towns. Andrea Walsh. Tracy Walters. Caleb Warner. Leslie Waters. Rosanna White. Tatiana White. Corey Whited. Dolores Williams. Peyton Wilson. Faith Woodruff. Mackenzie Roten. Hannah Yates. Megan Young.
Dr. Wright, I present to you the candidates for the 2021 graduating class and certify on behalf of the faculty that they have completed the requirements for their respective degrees, diplomas, or certificates.